Hello, and a warm welcome to Reddit Echo.
This is a story about betrayal that spans continents, a marriage built on lies, and the shocking way I discovered my wife's 4-year affair. It's a tale in 2 parts, and the second part will leave you speechless. I was teaching English in South Korea when I met her. She was a Korean nurse and we fell in love. After a few years of marriage, we decided to move to the US for a fresh start, but before we left, she started acting differently. She removed our couple photos from KakaoTalk, Korea's ubiquitous messaging app. She became distant, even aggressive. Then came the nights she didn't come home, always with a perfect excuse. One night she said she was staying at her sister's, but when I called, her sister had no idea what I was talking about. That's when I knew. I confronted her, snatched her phone and found the messages. They were from her English Academy teacher. Photos of their conversations confirmed everything, a full-blown affair. I was shattered. We were days away from moving to America. Her green card was approved. I felt trapped, alone, and broken. In a moment of weakness, I forgave her. We boarded that plane together, a fracture already running through our marriage. Life in the US was hard. We struggled financially, even living with my parents for a time. Our relationship was a ghost of what it once was, filled with arguments and a deep-seated resentment. We decided to divorce in the fall of 2024, but we were still stuck living together. Then, part 2 exploded. While she was on one of her regular trips back to Korea, she called me in a panic. The wife of the man she'd cheated with 4 years earlier had found out and was threatening to sue her. In Korea, you can sue the person your spouse cheated with for compensation. She needed money for a lawyer and begged me to help her sue him on her behalf. Her story was that the wife had discovered old essays on her husband's computer. It seemed plausible, but the timing was too perfect. Why now, when my wife was conveniently in Korea? I agreed to help, feeling manipulated but curious. Months later, I received an email. It was from him, the other man. And what he told me unraveled the entire carefully constructed lie. He apologized sincerely. Then he dropped the bomb. My wife had contacted him the day she arrived in Korea. She wanted to rekindle their affair. He was trying to have a second child with his wife and refused. Enraged by his rejection, my wife took revenge. She was the one who contacted his wife and confessed everything. He sent me proof, KakaoTalk messages where my wife detailed their entire 4-year relationship to his wife. It was a revenge plot born from humiliation. But her confession was her undoing. In it, she revealed they had never stopped communicating. They used Instagram, Snapchat, Google Docs. They had met up during her trip to Korea in 2023. She had been deeply in love with him all this time, even taking online sex lessons from him until the summer of 2024. I confronted my wife with the evidence. She crumbled and finally admitted the truth. The lawsuit, the panic, the story about the essays, it was all a lie to cover up the fact that she had been brutally rejected. The irony is staggering. If she hadn't sought revenge in a moment of spite, and if we weren't in a country with such unusual laws, I would have never known the depth of her deception. Her own rage exposed a 4-year secret, proving that sometimes the truth finds the most dramatic way to the surface.
Don't want to lose this channel and always be up to date with new videos? Then make sure to subscribe. The story continues, and it's only getting more interesting.